My mother was a soul girl, and she loved the music from the South, particularly Memphis. Stax Records, Johnny Taylor, Otis Redding, Sam and Dave. That was music I kind of grew up on, that kind of really great Stax music. So for her 73rd birthday, I took her to Memphis, along with my niece Amber, and we went around Memphis, a city that has a lot of black music, black culture, and has a lot of connection to black history. So it was just really, it's hot, you know, it's hot down there, so you be prepared, but it's also a city that it's very easy to get around in. There's cable cars if you want to do that. Everything's pretty close together. Now this is Sun Studios. Now I'm not a big Elvis fan, but Sun Studios is where also Johnny Cash, you know, a lot of the other stars worked there aside from Elvis. So if you're going to do Elvis, I wouldn't do Graceland, I'd do Sun Studios. It's an easy place to get into and a lot of fun. There's also a nice little red Cadillac sitting outside if you want to get inside of it. So it's a musical town. Beale Street is a lovely place. Beale Street used to be the heartbeat of the black community in Memphis for years and years. Rufus Thomas, the great soul singer, has a street named after him there. There's such richness. Now, it was in derelict condition for many decades. They brought it back, and now it's kind of like a musical mall. There's all kinds of clubs. There's all kinds of music going on. The Black Diamond Club here is actually a revival of an old club. B.B. King's, he has a really good restaurant/club there. This guy has a flipper. They call them the Beale Street Flippers. They jump up and down. They go down the entire stretch of doing backflips on Beale Street. It's an amazing thing. Also, there's a lot of beer in Beale Street, so it's easy to entertain and see the flippers. Lots of music, live musicians all over the place. This statue is of W.C. Handy, the father of the blues. That's my niece in front of it. It's a big hangout. It's a W.C. Handy Park where people hang out all the time, day and night. So if you're going to go down to Memphis, this is a good place. Again, live music is playing there almost every night. Just a real good sense of history and fun. Now, the National Civil Rights Museum is one of the key reasons to go to Memphis. It's built partly into the Lorraine Hope Motel, which is where Dr. King was assassinated. I took my mother and my niece down there to make a pilgrimage, quite honestly. I remember the night that Dr. King was assassinated, and I thought it would be a great thing for my family to share with me. This is the building. They kept the exterior of the Lorraine. Across from the Lorraine is the second part of the National Civil Rights Museum, which deals with the assassination of Dr. King, the aftermath of that. So it's a full day. It's an intense day. But I think every black family, and actually I think every American family could benefit from going down there. This was quite a day. My mother was quite taken and quite moved by the experience. You know, my niece as well. She didn't say much, but I think it was a really great thing for us to share collectively, you know, together. Now the Stax Museum is a lighter experience. You know, it's the place where so much great music came out of. It's my mother and my niece. We went on a tour inside. There's also an academy, a musical academy, so it's not just a museum, there's also actually a school next to it that young people are learning music. So it's a very comprehensive kind of musical experience. They won't let you shoot inside the Stax Museum, but this is some of the stuff you'd see. It's great. They have a collection of every 45 that are released. You got a Knock on Wood by Eddie Floyd, a classic. Tramp by Otis Redding and Carla Thomas, another classic. Who's Making Love, Johnny Taylor, and actually you can even see the AG here. This is my mother's, this is one of her mother's records. That's why the Arizona George is on there, so I don't steal it, which wasn't that very successful. Food in Memphis is heavy. You're going to eat a lot of meat in Memphis. I don't know if they got any vegetables in the entire state. Soul burgers, pork is big. There's lots of great spots. I really recommend the 4-Way Grill, which is now serving chitlins every Friday. It's a traditional soul food spot. It's been in business going back really to the 40s. It's had 3 black ownership. Jesse Jackson rolls through there. Dr. King ate there back in the day, as did the Stax musicians. So Memphis, Tennessee. I couldn't recommend it more highly as a great black family destination.